Okay, so it's been going for a few minutes. Let's just do some temperature tests. So on top now we're up to 92.6. On the side up to 118. This review is on the Erich Hill RUC600SP. Now it's a non-contact infrared thermometer, and to say it's absolutely fantastic is an understatement. To put that into context, about 3 years ago I bought this one. Now this is just a generic one. It served a purpose, however the instructions were negligible. You had to work out the majority of how to use it yourself. It didn't have a laser on it. It wasn't all that customizable. But this, it's like chalk and cheese. It's so different. Anyway, let's go through it. I'll talk about the pros and cons. Not that there are any cons, but we'll go through everything and see it in operation and how to set it up so that you can use it properly. If you're using this in a work environment, it comes with this pouch, which is a Velcro pouch. You've got your belt strap on the back there, and the gun just goes into it and covers it up. So in a work environment, if you're needing to check on surface temperatures, or if you stood at a door taking temperatures, like has happened over the last 2 years, something that you can carry it around easily in. Right, let's go through the specs a bit first. So as I've said, this is the RUC600SP. This has got a scale of measurement right from -50 centigrade through to 600 centigrade, or if you want that in Fahrenheit, -58 Fahrenheit through to 1112 Fahrenheit. If you get the RUC400SP, that only goes up to 400 centigrade, so just beware when you're buying them, you may want the higher temperature range. It's got a response time of around about half a second, and the screen will stay on for 12 seconds before it auto powers off. And it actually comes with, just trying to remember how I did it, it comes with 2 batteries in the pack, and that's those there. You simply take them out, pop them in, close it, and they'll probably last you forever. Right, if we pick it up and have a look at the screen and how to use it. So when you press the button, automatically comes on the Lcd Screens Backlit, and that's giving us a surface temperature of 18.5 centigrade. If we have a look at the screen closer, what you'll see there is, so turn it back on, it's actually showing that it's using the laser, and you can see the laser there, and that's the laser symbol. You can turn the laser off if you're shining in somebody's face and you don't want to blind them. Simply press that and the laser's off. Press it again, laser's on. And if you long press it, the backlight goes off it. Long press it again and the backlight should come on. There we go. And we'll put the laser on. So the backlight is showing there next to the laser. Right, now it's absolutely freezing in the house at the moment, so if I do it on the back of my hand, you get a relatively low reading. I'll just do it on my forehead. So that's the reading that we've got on my forehead. That is in the range of human skin surface temperature. And it's calibrated correctly as well, because in one of the rooms last night that I was in that had good temperature, I was running at about 36.8, and my daughter, who was running a temperature, was up at 38.1 at one point, and they were continuous readings, those, they weren't changing. Right, if we go through the settings, the first thing that you can do, if you press down here, so it's currently on centigrade, and if we press it, we can change it to Fahrenheit, and I'll do another skin scan, and there we have it at 95.2. Like I say, that's in a very cold room as well. When I do scan something, if you have a look up here, you've got, it says hold, but when you scan something, it shows that it's scanning, and then it's going to hold that temperature on there until it's either scanned again or until the screen goes off. Now this is very easy to calibrate. If you scan a surface temperature that you know what the temperature is, press the more button 5 times, 3, 4, 5. You're in your, you can see it up here, you're in your calibrate screen. and then you can literally up or down within plus or minus 5 degrees just to calibrate it. Another nice touch on here is the high-low alarm. So you may be in an industry where you've got a device that's got its own power source, and if it goes over 100 degrees, then you've got an issue. So what you can do is press the mode button until you come to high, and then you can set the temperature to, if you keep your finger on it on a long press, it'll move. Set it to, oops, where's it? Set it to 100 degrees. And then when you scan it, if it's over 100 degrees, you'll get an audible alarm. There we go, that's set. And conversely, you can do it for a low temperature as well. Or you could do it, you know, you have people, or used to have people standing at doors, security, just letting you into premises if your temperature is all right. You could have set a minimum, maximum temperature for the skin as well, just to see whether somebody had a fever. There is an error range on this, and the maximum error range is between minus 50 centigrade and 0 centigrade. It's plus or minus 3 degrees. 0 degrees through to 100 degrees, it's plus or minus 1.5, and 100 degrees through to 600 degrees, it's plus or minus 1.5. Now, I'm viewing this as a professional tool, so part of that is that you can change the emissivity reading. And what this basically is different surfaces or different materials radiate infrared radiation differently. That's a mouthful. So if you're being very, very specific and you have something, whether it be aluminium, paper, rubber, ceramic, you can change the emissivity reading on the actual gun itself, so that you'll get a more accurate reading, because it's the, as I said, the different materials will radiate infrared radiation differently. So you want the gun to be able to be bespoke to that material. So that's it. Very easy to use, very customizable, detailed instructions, and very, very accurate as well. So having just come down this morning, and there's the Christmas tree. Let's see what temperature the stove is. That's the Parrot, by the way. Right, so it's we've got coal on it, not wood. And if we do the temperature on the outside, and there we go, 148. And if we do it on the glass on the front, 241. Let's do it on the side, 142. Right, so that's telling us that it's stayed in overnight and it's a good temperature, and we'll see what it's like when we fire it up later on. Right, let's get it filled up. Okay, so it's been going for a few minutes. Let's just do some temperature tests. So on top now we're up to 92.6. On the side up to 118. And on the front up to 179. Just one thing with this, so it's held the temperature that it's taken. If you keep your finger on the button, it will do a constant temperature reading. So we're at 92, go over to the side, we're at 118, and then if we move across to the front, it's up to 180, 179. So that's if you're just moving across the surface. So that's it. In summary, would I recommend this? Well, for the price that I paid for it, yeah, because to be honest with you, it's a similar price to a lot of the cheaper ones that are out there that don't do the job that you actually buy them to do, or are a lot harder to use and understand than this. A well-made tool, and yeah, good value. If you have a look in the blurb below, there may be a discount code from the manufacturers. I'm not too sure. If I can get one, I'll pop it in there.